traveling streams, and then I realized that I need to walk more now that it's not as hot as it used to be the last month. And so I'm starting with today. The best change one can do is just by changing immediately. And so just want to take the world with me. I'm going to do a bit of walk and inspiration rather than walk and talk, because I need some reflective time to think about different projects and how to put together untogetherness, the things that don't go together, how to mix. That's the problem with multidisciplinary. I want to make it interdisciplinary so that everything is interlaced in between each other. So um, yeah, I'll try to catch all of the comments. It's much easier when I'm streaming like this, so don't be shy. Say where you are tuning from, and anyway, let's first see what I'm seeing, because with live streaming, that's one of the first things. So the light is not the best at the moment. As you can see, the cloud is amazing. The cloud structure. Tommy, great to see you. Thank you, my friend. I'm good. I'm actually did the piano this morning, and then some reflection, and then I realized I still need to restructure. Maybe I can live stream with all of you. Sorry, maybe I can brainstorm with you um, as to how to establish my project, how to make my mapoid sufficiently interesting, relevant. I don't know how is the signal though. Yeah, it's a little bit pixelated, but I suppose it's okay. Is it freezing? Also, let me know, everybody, if it's freezing sometimes. Look at those little snails over there. And all of the colors, how nature is really magical when it comes to colors. Dennis, from New York City, great to see you. Thanks for joining us. The Fatima, I wish I could help you. Yeah, it's okay. It's just, you see, actually, art is life. Those two things are not that separate. It's not a decoration. A lot of people think that it's all about the beauty. Okay, it could be about the beauty, it could be beautiful, but it's not necessary to be beautiful. Nothing's freezing. Oh, great, excellent. So it's very fluffy. Actually, today the light is such that it's actually fairly fluffy. The clouds are, it's a bit pixelated now. Look at that. That shape. It's amazing, isn't it? So I'm going to follow the Einstein advice. Actually, Nicholas Taleb also says that walking when you are unslept and you are unwalked, it's exactly the same. It's one of the most crucial aspects of humanity. So let's start. Good. Strong. The place of stones, rocks, and all sorts. Look at that crystal. Crystal. Beautiful. Okay. This on the steep side. Now I'm on a pedestrian road, so let's take an exploratory walk. Yeah, it's fairly warm. Actually, I'm going to swim on the way back. It's a little bit overcast, so it's pleasant that otherwise, if it was sunny, I wouldn't really be able to do a long walk. Um, Hey Mark, great to see you. How are you? I'm doing okay. It's a bit of a change in season, change in thinking, change in projects. So I haven't really been streaming that much. And as per usual, the cars that are passing are beeping, which means it's an unusual sight. A weirdo with the phone talking to herself. How are you doing? How's the beautiful sunset atmosphere that you share? Busy time. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know why do we have the new year at the time and we have when in fact it feels more September for me always feels like a reset time. A reset for newness, for the new ideas to develop. Somehow the sun scorches all of the impurities and then we can start anew, isn't it? Now this is a very nice view from here. Just let me see how is the signal. Yeah, it's a little bit pixelated. I don't know. I don't know. Is it my side or? Oh, now it's frozen. No, it's okay. I have this button that says show live. Yeah, at least this when I stop the camera. Yeah, you can actually see how crystal. And this is not um, that shallow either. This water right in here, this light yellowish, greenish blue. It's actually very beautiful. This is where I like to swim sometimes as well. I'm also on a watch out for some mussels. There are some there. It's good. Oh, excellent. Thanks, Tommy. Yeah, it's always a struggle. Wow, look how many mussels are in there. So this could be a target for extermination by me. This could easily be. See, these are all mussels actually. Don't know if you can see. Hold on a second. Yeah, actually it's you can. Wow, I have this split screen possibility on a phone, so I always think it's going to crash the stream. Maybe against the wind. If the wind is too much, I'll put the headphones. Mulberry tree in front of us. But I'm reading a very interesting book, something Greek, and yeah, the water is such an inspiration. And even the waves that make it, the waves are making this very special sculpture to me anyway. You know, lately, and maybe some of you that are following me on Instagram could see, I've been really inspired. I've always been inspired with the metal and like a silver, metallic silver color. I always think if I want to express myself in the form, the structural rigid way, it should be with something that's not so, that's rigid but not too rigid, like a metal. Because metal you can actually bend. It's still fluid in some way. Oh, that's a nice kind of a peaceful imagery in here. I don't know what plant is in here. This one, and then the cactus is very nice. Maybe we'll walk all the way to Perast. I don't know. I feel like I want to do more walks lately. And then on this side, the cypresses, and there is a monastery just behind us. So clear, clean, clear, not like the Hudson River in New York. I know, yeah, I feel your pain. I know. I remember the Hudson River. Wow, the time passed. I've been to America many years ago by now. Somehow it's always something. I did get a residency award for New York for a writer residency, but I didn't realize due to COVID and in general I had all the other things going on. So anyway, maybe sometimes I also feel that kind of energy, the vibe. But yeah, in here it's really still there is a crystallinity. It's not what it used to be, according to the people that remember how this was before, but still it's very special. One person died just there, car accident, because they are racing in there. So I just saw the flowers, and this thing, the railing is collapsed still. So, bios, no, no. So this is not a lake. This is actually a bay, a Boca Bay. It's Adriatic Sea. There is a lot of spring water from all of the mountains around. So this is full of water, herbs, history, and creatures, imaginary creatures in my case, but also the animals. Yeah, so it's fairly wild, and I mean the body of water is the Adriatic Sea, in fact, and but the reason why I think the mussels are so like so growing so often, being grown so often in this place could be the combination of the way the quality of water is, but also of the human greed. Because in my opinion, this is very intrusive to the views. It shouldn't be like this. I've seen it in Croatia. It's a bit better regulated. Yeah. So the red things. Yeah. So it's the same. It's a by. How do you pronounce those? You know, for raising of mussels. Um, bows. It's in boils or something like that. To raise the muscle. So it has been like rash. It's just growing exponentially. Too many people are raising them, and too little people are using them, which is very funny because the locals don't like this. Locals don't like the mussels that much, nor the fish as well. There is a lot of, when it comes to cuisine, I think the meat is still the more dominant one. Oh wow, I love this color and the rock over there. Just see, yeah, you see the color? It's just amazing, this color, isn't it? It's pity I didn't bring the other phone. What was I thinking? But Hannah, hello. Oh, you're in Vienna. Wow, beautiful. I love Austria. That's my second, third favorite in Europe. Oh, sorry about the bag. Now you see this sadness, and I can't get to it either. That's a bag, garbage bag that somebody just threw away from the cars on this side. And in fact, since the COVID, I've noticed people throwing up garbage much more than pre-COVID times. I don't know, is it just universal? Yeah, I feel like walking all the way to Peras. Let's do that. So it's about 4 kilometers walk. I don't know if we'll last in terms of battery, but I think it's worth it. It's not too hot. As you can see, the sun is shy behind the clouds. And yeah, it's just us in here. Um, yeah, I can show a little bit of that side without. See, it's very mountainous. It's very much cut into the mountain on that side, and it's beautiful in here. There's one space in here, I think, in which I can take a steps down to the waterfront, and it has a beautifully colored water, really gorgeous. That's a wild fig right in front of us, this tree. Jess, hi, from here. Oh yeah, I saw you also joined on a replay my previous stream. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday to you too. So we are just meditating in togetherness while I'm trying to get back in shape, sharing what I see right now. Tommy, thanks for the super heart. You're to beautiful nature. Yeah, hello. Oh, happy Gora, Pakistan. Wonderful. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the, I don't know what award is that. Wow award. Wow, I appreciate that, Tommy. Thanks. Yeah, it's fairly bright right now. And all the familiar people, wonderful. I wish, how can we do the party? I think hubs can do up to 6 people in togetherness, right? As in, but still, it feels a bit weird. What do you think about the live streaming in togetherness? Thank you so much, and I'm sure you do as well. Like, I believe that when it comes to beauty, it's universal. It's just the trends that are changing all the times. Nature showers, thank you. Yes, exactly. I appreciate it. Yeah, like somebody, I think it was, was it this morning that said, maybe it was Gregory, yes. He said that I haven't been streaming the nature that much, and Reda more also joined, and then I realized, wow, it's quite true. So, and then also the other day I was walking 8 kilometers plus, and that's one of the few times I actually didn't live stream that. So now was the perfect reminder, and the reason to do this. So there is another one. Okay, I think this is a fig. Yeah, it's a wild fig. So it's not really edible. But the figs around here are absolutely delicious. I don't like the fruits at all, but when it comes to figs, watermelons, and some of the berries, I love them. You don't have too many people on screen, right? Yeah, I'm a little bit hesitant. I don't know why. With the mark, I still have to think about it. I should be doing it sometimes. I think because maybe it reduces the. Yeah, I remember Periscope when they went sound only. But then with sound only, because I'm a millennial, I hesitate. Is anybody else, by the way, having a problem with phone calls and talking over the phone? Because for me, I definitely, yeah. Now this is a nice, you see the mountain, it doesn't seem as wild. Every time I walk this path, these 4 kilometers, I see something new, some kind of a different impression every single time. I think it's also for the stones and everything. And yeah, but I was talking about the problem with the phone calls. So if I don't see a person, I'm a little bit uncomfortable when it comes to the synchronous talking. See, friends, exactly. Let me just share a little bit of that because it doesn't seem as uninviting. So the rocks make this nature look uninviting, like that patch over there, but at the same time very solemn, in my opinion. Like the stones, the rock, all of that hard structure makes it very poetical, very much self-sufficient, stoical, maybe comfortable to see people. Right, exactly. Me too. So it's exactly the same issue for me. Oh, now finally we are seeing the islands. Why do I want to say a lake when I mean island? So maybe for me, soil. Did you see that speed? My God. Another one speeding. Gonzalez is everywhere. So, and I'm sure it's something to do with the brain, because sometimes I've, all of the, what they say, Freudian slips, it shows what's going on in the mind. Maybe I've spent so much time in the water that to me, the island represents a lake.